I'll say elections were stolen. In fact,
You
I
will?
think I did.
You think the election was stolen?
Absolutely.
In 2004?
Look at the exit polls, and they don't match the results. The same thing that we complained about when the Ukraine had their election,
Right.
and actually made them have a new one.
Right.
Their exit polls were actually closer than ours.
In fact, in the states that had electronic voting, the numbers didn't match at all with the exit polling. But in states where they had paper, what do you know? The exit polls and the final results were almost perfect.
The documentary Murders, Spies, and Voting Lies, the Clint Curtis story, is truly one of the scariest movies I've seen in a very long time. That's because the evidence of widespread, systemic voter fraud it exposes is so well documented, explosive, and most of all plausible, it'll definitely keep you up at night. This gripping true story plays much like a film noir, where the first victim appears to be American democracy, and Clint Curtis, a Florida computer programmer turned whistleblower, finds himself at the center of what could very well be one of the biggest crimes in American history, the stealing of the 2004 election. Journalist and blogger Brad Friedman of bradblog.com is our guide through the movie as he interviews Curtis and others. Clint Curtis was working for a Florida tech company in 2000 when he was asked to write a program that would allow someone to easily hack electronic voting machines. Who asked him to do it? A man named Tom Feeney, a Florida state legislator, lobbyist, former running mate of Jeb Bush, and currently a Republican congressman. In true noir fashion, the mystery widens, deepens, and becomes considerably more dangerous as Curtis's dog is shot, his life is threatened, and a private citizen who takes up the case commits suicide under mysterious circumstances before he can break the story. Throw in the fact that convicted super lobbyist Jack Abramoff and convicted Congressman Bob Ney lobbied against requiring voting machines to provide paper verification, and you have the making of an extremely sordid tale of electoral crime. But, as I said, the biggest crime being committed is the one against American voters. In a country where you can't buy a pack of gum without a receipt, it's truly insane that our voting machines don't provide some sort of paper verification. As someone in the film says, slot machines are given way more scrutiny than voting machines. And as someone else once said, it doesn't matter who votes, but who counts those votes. So my advice, when you go to vote, bring your video camera and look out for dirty tricks. This is Jonathan Kim for Meet the Bloggers.